I don't know. I hope I will not do much of a talking, but I cannot guarantee that. Here, I will. What is it? I mean, like, I want to share the joy of wrapping up our book, even though only using this plastic cover. But I do enjoy this process because it feels like I treat it. I forgot to give. This is weird because in middle of trying my best to cover my book, my new book, I suddenly remember that I have my kids unfed yet. Cute. Yeah, so actually it's my sourdough starter that I got from a close friend. I named it Bundle. Bundle. So why did I take Bundle as its name? Because I just watched the adaptation. I don't know whether it's an adaptation, but I do think so. Yeah, I think it's adapted from the Agatha Christie's Seven Dials. The current, no, not current. It's just a new Netflix show, and I do love it because it's a mystery, and it's incorporating the young woman detective, sort of, but it's just she was actually just a daughter of a very intriguing family. I do love the story, and it's because it's actually the first thing that captivated me was Helena. I don't know how to say her name. Helena Bonham. No. I don't want to spoil the mood. I mean, like, I don't want to be mistaken, but Helena, you know, the one who plays Enola's mother. Yeah, in Enola Holmes, and I do love her. And then also, of course, Corey, the one who plays King George. Okay, I do love him. I do love his acting. And then when I noticed that he also played there, wow. Even though another sad fate, but I still love it. Okay, back again. Why did I name my starter as Bundle? Because this starter has a very long journey. I got from a friend in Jakarta, and then I brought it home through the whole 12 hours journey with their student. Okay, so first I have to cut the plastic, and then I'm trying. Let's make sure that it's straight. That one.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, miss.
Okay. Okay, should we back again to Bundle story? Yeah, so after after going through that 12 hours journey by a train, I why did I suddenly use a to Jombang. Yep. Okay, and then alright, I stopped by Jombang at that time, and then I managed to bring it home safe. However, when I went to Kediri from Jombang by train, and it's a local train, I don't know, maybe I was just too tired because it was big event day. Yeah, I know, I was probably very exhausted, and then you know what, I missed to bring it home, so I left it on the train table without realizing it, and then I just noticed that I didn't bring bundle out of the train when I went out of the train station. So I was like, how can I leave it? And then I was like, I'm clueless on what sort of things I could do, and then I was about to let it go, but then I realized that it's been through a journey. So okay, I returned, and then someone told me that I could tell the security to secure it. If that makes sense. Okay, and then I told the security, and okay, I lost it. No, I left it on the train table, and is that possible to get it back? And I know that the next station is not far away from the station that I dropped off. Then and then he said that, oh, it's possible, but I don't think it's you are going to make it to the next station because it's almost there, and I couldn't reach the person in charge in that station. So I'm still, I was like full of hope and come on, please help me. And then he asked me the detail of the bundle, and then I showed him the photo. Thankfully I took it, and exactly at its position when I left it. And I might sound like nonsensical, but I don't know, maybe he taught me like that, but I don't know really. He asked me, what is it actually? Then I was confused on how to answer that kind of question, because it's impossible for me. It's not possible, I know, but it will sound strange when I explain to someone that may be unfamiliar with that kind of thing. It's impossible for me to say that it's a bacteria and fungi there, but then I explain. On top of all of that, it's a starter that I used to make bread. Okay, and then, alright, I am trying my best to keep myself calm, and then I called my brother. Long story short, I'm doing live. Long story short, I made it. My brother made it because I can take it in the next 3 stops, which is like almost 1 hour from the train station that I was currently in. And you have to know my brother's response. He was like, oh god, I'm so done with you. But still, he did that. He drove me to the station without feeling, yeah, no, I don't think he was angry at that time. He was being good, and I was so sleepy, for your information. And then for so many times I was like dozing off on the motorcycle. He was like, oh come on, you were sleepy. And then held he held my hand, so like, oh, are you sure, are you sleepy, can you do that? And yeah, I'm sorry, I was still like that. And then yeah, we reached train station and I got bundle back. Can you imagine how happy I was? And yeah, that's how I named it bundle. And now I'm not doing anything on the book wrapping because I keep talking. Okay, my bad. But now I'm starting it. So the first step is to fold this side to the book cover. I used to do it like this. Okay, now let's get straight. So yeah, now I forgot that I haven't fact bundle yet. I'm sure it's rising now and start to feel hungry at the maximum rate. Okay, I will to this end. When will I end this? Okay. Okay, now let's put on some tapes. It's a little bit difficult to find where is the last. I don't know, it's my student. They keep picking up on the on the director's office. I don't know, he has some business with him. Maybe regarding to tomorrow's event. Oh, what time is it? I have to check on time because I will have my next class after this. Okay, now let's flip and do the same thing for the other side of the book. And the time I got my starter and that from Jakarta, I had a high motivation to do some baking, and now I even have my own oven, even though it's just a mini, but I really liked it. And I'm very grateful that I've been using it for several times now. I baked soft cookies, and even though it's not like my first cookies baking, it's not that okay, so now you have to see whether do you like this current size or not. But it's quite enough for me, and maybe this part is like too long, so I might cut it, but I think I will not, because I think it's quite okay. But now we have to make a space here to to give a good wrapping. I don't know whether it's good or not, but yeah, this is what I used to do. You know what, when I'm doing a book wrapping like this, it always reminds me to the time when I always get my book from a very old bookstore in Kediri. The name is Oscar. Yeah, that's like the OGs of a bookstore in Kediri, basically. Before I know Gramedia, so before I know the big bookshop or etc. But Oscar is like the first bookstores. I always get my my resource book, my learning, my subject book, like when I was in elementary school until when I was in junior high school, because during my senior high school it was provided by the school. I'm listening someone's voice. That no. Okay, go back to Oscars, and then after we chose the book that we want to buy, we will get like a free wrapping from the officers from the shop. It's not the owner, but I do think it was the worker. Yeah, I'm fairly sure. Maybe the son. I don't know. I don't want to say. I might be wrong though. And then that's the most satisfying part buying a book. As a child, I will always look at the person who was in charge on wrapping, and he was like doing it very fast, like that, and then suddenly it's all wrapped and it's very tidy. And I think I do it like what he did. It's sort of playing a big influence on me. Well, is it my students? I think he's coming. Oh, no. No. I now want to make a pancake. But okay, now we will do like make a triangle. I know it's a little bit like, why would we do this? But this is very important to sort of lock the wrap so it wouldn't be off. See, so it's like this. Can you see it? Yep. Okay, and then the other side. I'm actually very motivated now to practice my English because I just had a forum with Chelsea, our volunteer from Australia. She had just a session with the students about why English matters, and it's very inspiring and playing a big role in what I am doing right now. I mean, like practicing, because not long after I came back from assisting her in that event, I got to teach a private for English. Then we've been practicing a lot in the usage of the phrases that we just learned. The phrases that we just learned. Yep. And yeah, we did lots of talking. But yeah, and I don't know, I feel bad actually. So I was teaching, but I'm also learning. I mean, like, I'm also taking that occasion as a chance for me to practice my speaking. So I'm feeling bad, but how else? I have to show the best to my students. You are really wearing your mask.
Yes.
Wait a moment. Do you want to do listening or reading?
Ready.
Reading.
I already.
I think our last meeting was reading as well.
Ini apa? Tulisan?
Am I right?
Correcting.
The last is reading, you know.
Is it?
Am I wrong?
No, miss. Ini. Map.
Map. Oh yeah. How can you are here? It's not finished yet. It's not 7 yet. Really? It's now 6:54. And the ngaji hasn't finished yet. I'm still. That's Fatan's voice, right?
FIFA.
A moment. I'm actually doing a live broadcast in my Instagram. It's actually one of my way to improve my speaking skill.
Oh, so miss do like vlog.
Not vlog. I don't know. Is it vlog? Just do a talking.
Oh,
Talking to the camera. We're almost done. I just need to do this side and that's all. Whatever. Yay! Finish. This is the final look.